What's going on, guys? Give y'all a little quick video right now on my '02 GMC Sierra that I purchased. It's been about a week now, I believe. Um, I did some changes on the inside, and when I first got the truck, it had already had an aftermarket radio in it. It worked okay, but the back door speakers, one of them was blown. They were shot to hell. So I ordered a set of Kicker 4 inches, 4-inch speakers, and I finally got them installed. They sound really good. They got some good highs, good lows, good clear music coming out of them. I'm impressed. But I also have a Pioneer AVH X4800 BS. It's a double DIN. So the video today, I'm going to show you what I did to get a double DIN radio in a DIN and a half slot. So there's different ways you can go about doing this. One would be you can order a new trim piece. I'm going to show you. Okay, so this trim piece right here, it goes all the way around your radio, goes all the way over here on this side right here. You can order a new one of those from Amazon. The cheapest one I found was like 130 bucks. And I thought, well, why would I spend 130 bucks when I can do it myself, because I'm pretty handy with a Dremel. So I'll show you guys what I did and save you some money, because me personally, I think it worked great. I'm going to show you that it works great. And let's see if we can get it turned on. Let's turn the switch on. It comes on like it's supposed to. Okay. It works like it's supposed to. It'll come down. You put a CD in, folds down, push the button, it'll go back up. Of course, there's no CD in it, but you know, everything functions like it's supposed to. So, like I said, it already had an aftermarket radio in it. I'll show you everything works. Let's see. Okay, works like it's supposed to. Alright, so what I did, 99 to '02, the slot is a DIN and a half, which means you can only put a single DIN radio in it. But there's ways around it, as you can see. Alright, so you're going to have to trim this trim piece around your AC controls and your radio and everything else. You've got to trim it on the top and on the bottom. And I could not find a dash kit or the basket, the aftermarket basket, that will go on my double DIN, that will click into the basket in the dash that locks it in place. So I got to looking at the aftermarket radio that was in here, and it had a brand new kit on it. It looked like a brand new radio, but I just didn't want it. And I thought, well, they're the same width, just one's taller. So why not modify the brackets on that one to fit my double DIN? So if you go out to Walmart or wherever and you buy a dash kit for a 99 to '02 GMC Sierra DIN and a half single DIN radio, it was like 13 bucks at my Walmart, because I went to go find one for a double DIN, couldn't find one. Buy the kit. All you need is the side panels. There's 2 tabs that's going to come with it. They screw to the side of those panels. Take your Dremel, grinder with a cutting disc, sawzall, whatever you have. All you need is these side panels. And then find you a couple screws, short screws. Don't get nothing long, because you don't want to go too deep into your radio. So you're going to take just the side panels. I'll show you. Some short screws. You're going to cut them off the DIN and a half, or the single DIN radio, and you're going to take you some short screws, and you're going to get it lined up. You're going to screw it to the side of your double DIN. As long as you got short screws, you'll be fine. And then it'll slide right in place. You push it in, and it'll click. It's locked in. So it's now screwed to your radio, and now it's clicked into the basket in the dash. and you have a double din radio in your 9902 GMC Sierra. Now, well, one more step. When you take it all out, there's what they call the basket on the inside. This is what your AC controls, your radio clicks into it. Okay, you got 4 screws, one on each corner. Okay, and then in the back, there's a bar, support bar, that comes from the top of the dash to the bottom for support. Okay, that's got 2 rivets in it. You got to knock the rivets out, drill them out, whatever you got to do. Get going, get rid of the rivets. Okay, take your 4 screws out, take your AC controls out, then take your 4 screws out. The whole basket comes out. You're going to have to cut the top section. There's an edge, a little edge right here, about halfway. You got to cut that section out. It doesn't do anything, and I say that because when you have a single din radio, it goes above it. A double din being so tall, it's going to hit it. I'll try to get it out so I can show you without dropping it. That's a little flimsy old tripod thing. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So, in order to get it out, turn the switch on, put your foot on the brake, pull it down in low gear, 1. Take your fingers, go around the trim, the dash piece, and it'll pop right off. Okay, then you got to kind of rock it back, and then it's out. That's out of the way. Now, the piece I'm talking about that you're going to need, got a little clippy right there, and a little clippy right there. Okay, can you see? Let's see, I may have to pull it all the way out. Alright, so to get your original radio out, you push the tabs down, push them down, and pull to you. Okay, when you get your single din radio, that is the piece you need. Cut that piece off. Okay, it's going to be a piece that goes. It's a dash piece for a single din radio. That's the only piece you need. Now, of course, my screws don't really match, but you know what? It works, and it locks in place. Okay, let me see if I can get this out far enough to show you the basket. The basket is in there, and kind of the wires are kind of covering it up. Let's see. Let me move some stuff out of the way here. Let's see if I can show you somewhat of what the piece I had to cut. This is just to give you some more clearance so you can get your wires down a little bit further. Let's see. Can you see where I cut? Okay, you see where the edge right there? That was a whole piece that went straight across. Get rid of it. That's the bar I was telling you about. You have a rivet right there in the center, and there's one down there at the bottom, but you can't see it because of the wires. Knock out the rivets, cut that edge off, and then it'll fit better. You have more room to tuck your wires down, and then get it lined up. And then take it and push it in. Listen, click, click, and it's there. It's in place. And I didn't have to go spend any money. This is stuff I already had. Now, the trim piece, you got the trim, all that right there. You see the little lip? Okay, there, and then you got to do the top. Goes right there, come across. That was no big deal. Take your radio, take the wires, your double din, take your radio, take the wires out of the back of it. Okay, just pop back in. Okay, so pop the radio, and you're going to lay it across the top of the trim piece right here. And make sure the wires ain't in it. So it'll sit flush on the back side so you can see good. And you take your little marker and you mark along the edge here. And you got a good line to cut with. And then minor trimming might be required afterwards, but it's in there and it works great. You will have a little bit of a gap right here and right here, and I might take like a piece of aluminum diamond plate and cut it out just to make a little trim piece go all the way around. It make, you know, come up, make, and to cover up this hole and to cover up this hole, and kind of clean it up a little bit. I'm also going to dip this piece. I was going to do it today, but I'm running out of time. I got things to go do. But I'll do a video on that tomorrow because I want to get it done this weekend. Like, I'm going to do this piece. I'm going to do the Vortex cover on top of the engine. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do the fuse panel cover. All the same kind of pattern under the hood, on the dash. Then maybe the this little lid and the ashtray cover. I'll probably do those too. So, but yeah, if you have any questions, need help with anything, just ask. We can make this happen and save you guys some money. And oh, the exhaust. Last video I did the exhaust. Showed you guys that. Holding up great. My janky welds are holding on. I have not lost nothing going down the highway, which is a good thing. So as always, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, look, don't be scared, ask. And as always, guys and girls, y'all go have some fun.